I could go around the world, finest diamonds, precious pearls, they'd all turn to dust in my hand. 7 wonders, city streets, ocean air and mountain peaks, they are not the finest in the land. Much more than these I have seen firsthand. 'Cause there ain't nothing, there ain't nothing, there ain't nothing like coming home to you. And no matter where I go, and no matter what I do, there ain't nothing like coming home to you.
I didn't grow up around horses or anything like that. I always wanted to do something that involved working with animals. Like when I was a kid, I wanted to be a shepherd, and then I wanted to be a rider for the Pony Express. And as I got older, I wanted to maybe do something in like wildlife conservation or be a zookeeper. But I didn't grow up riding, I didn't grow up around horses. There was a time when I was in middle school that some people brought their horses out to the school for like a field day sort of thing. And there was one horse that they weren't letting anybody ride. So I wanted to ride that horse, and I don't know why they let me, but they did. And the horse took off across the field, and then it took off across the road, and it jumped over a ditch. And I was just like hanging on for dear life. I was absolutely mortified because the whole school was there. And when the owner finally chased us down and got his horse to stop, after that, I thought, I want to ride that horse again. And so I actually took a couple lessons with these people, and I did end up riding that horse. The lessons were like just kind of little casual things, you know, they showed me how to tack up, and then they let me go out and ride their horse. And I sort of got out of it again after that. When I went to college and stuff, I wasn't doing any work with animals. I worked at a farm for a little while, but they just had like goats and sheep, no horses. And then when I was in college, I started thinking I really wanted to start doing something with animals again. So one of my friends actually suggested that I start volunteering somewhere. So I looked up rescues in the area, and I got started volunteering at a horse rescue. And that's where I came to Allegiance Ranch and Equine Rescue, where I work now. I started volunteering there for about a year before they hired me on. During that time, I also worked at a boarding facility with horses, but I really loved working with the rescue horses, especially the ones that really needed some help. And that got me to where I met my riding instructor that I'm with currently, and just really opened up a lot of doors for me in the horsemanship world. Now I ride with my riding instructor, Lindsay. I first met her when I was volunteering at Allegiance Ranch. She was also volunteering there. She started a lot of the horses that they have, and she really introduced me to a lot of the foundational stuff when it comes to horse training. From her, I learned all of the safety that comes with being around horses. I learned all of the foundational skills. She taught me how to ride. She also taught me a lot involving natural horsemanship, which is the training method that we usually use out at the ranch. And natural horsemanship is basically a training method where we're using the natural instincts of the horse rather than other methods. So we're looking at how they interact with each other in a herd and then applying that to our training. It's a lot of using your body language, using your energy, applying pressure and release to train the horse. So I was introduced to all of that through my riding instructor, and now we're taking out her horses and going to different locations and riding, just taking them out, trailering to different locations and getting them experience. So when we're gonna go ride, we pull horses out of their pens, and then we always clean them up before we're gonna tack up. That way they don't have any like mud or dirt underneath where the saddle's gonna go that's gonna get them irritated when you do have your tack on. We always pick out their feet. That way you can make sure that they don't have thrush infections. You can make sure that they don't have rocks or anything, sticks, anything like that stuck in their hooves. And then this is the fly spray, so we just spray them down to keep the bugs off of them. We also are going to be riding in a show. It's mainly going to be showmanship, halter classes, and Western pleasure. So getting the younger horses or the more inexperienced horses just a chance to be out in the world and a chance to be around other horses and riding in different environments. It's really good for the horses' brains to always be stimulated by different things and not always just ride around in a circle in one little area where they're used to being. Honestly, it's such an amazing feeling because you're not only just sitting there on that horse, but you have to have a connection with them, you have to have a bond. The horses can feel everything that you feel. If your heart's beating faster, if you're afraid, if you're nervous, they can tell. If you're confident, they can tell. They can read all of your emotions. So riding is really a bond and more of a relationship that you form with that horse. And one of the best things is when you get that connection just right and you're out there riding and it feels like you're flying. It's an amazing feeling and nothing else in the world is quite like it. So today I went out and did my first showmanship class and I got 5th place. So I was very happy because I didn't completely bomb it. And it's really encouraging to even just see a ribbon, and I'm really excited to keep doing this and be going out here and improving myself and improving my horsemanship skills.
There ain't nothing